You're about to lose your business. I get it. But hold on. You must hear me out. There's a way out. Friends, welcome to today's video. I want to share something with you. I haven't been here in a while because I have been super busy with our nonprofit, with all the things, my business. And guess what, you all? Your girl has got a 9 to 5 in my new career journey, but I'm going to get into that. But I wanted to share something with you about the Proverbs 31 woman and why she did not go out of business. Friends, the Proverbs 31 woman always reminds me of someone that we should be gleaming towards, someone that we should be anchoring our minds, right? We're anchored on God, right? But we should be anchoring our minds on this Proverbs 31 woman. And here's why. The Proverbs 31 woman was such a prepared woman, right? And that's my first tip that I want to give you. She did not go out of business because she was prepared. Now, preparation, I talk to my kids all the time. This separates the wheat from the chaff, right? This separates the grass from the weeds. This separates the people that are in motion and the people that keep on talking. We have to be prepared. And the Proverbs 31 woman, she was prepared, right? And this is something that I had struggled with for a long time. And there are even parts of my life, even today, y'all, being honest, that I have to tighten up. I have to be prepared. If you don't want to go out of business, you have to be prepared. You have to have things in order when they are needed. You have to be able to know exactly your outcomes in your business. You have to be prepared. The next thing about the Proverbs 31 woman that I absolutely love, right? She was focused. She was focused. So the Bible talks about the Proverbs 31 woman. She rose early and she gave her maidens their assignments. She was focused on what she had going on, right? She was not looking to the left, looking to the right, trying to see what this person has going on. And I feel like today, in today's society, we have so much going on in our minds. We have so much going on around us, the digital age, right? You see this gray hair? So I am old enough. I often tell people I'm sitting between two generations. I'm old enough to understand that we didn't have as many distractions, but I am young enough to understand those distractions. Some of those distractions we need, right? So we have to dive into the things that are around us, right? And the Proverbs 31 woman was so business savvy. She knew exactly the things to pay attention to and the things to ignore, the things to focus on and the things not to focus on in her time. And this is why she is so celebrated and she is so mentioned in the Bible, and people remember her because she was an awesome, prepared, focused woman. Now, the third tip I want to give you is she paid attention to God. So many times we are paying attention to so many things around us that has absolutely nothing to do with our journey. They sound good, they feel good, they're shiny. I call it the shiny object syndrome, right? But they have absolutely nothing to do with where we're going, right? So the Proverbs 31 woman had this sweetness about her that she paid attention to God and she paid attention to her journey, right? She was not pulled off a journey left or right. She was focused on her own journey. She was prepared. And most of all, she centered her life on godliness, right? She paid attention to God as God blessed her. And in Proverbs 31, she was actually talking to her son and warning him about a couple of things. But we are going to get into that later. But friends, if you are about to lose your business, right, I want you to come up, come closer, come to the front. You have to be prepared. You have to focus on what you're doing. What is your outcome? What are you trying to get done, right? And first, this should have been first, focus on God. Cut the distractions out. Focus on what God told you to do. Now, what I'm talking about with focusing and focusing on God, right now, these are two different things, right? Focusing on your outcomes, what you have going on in your particular business, right? You might be watching this and you have a bakery, right? I happen to have, I've had for a long time, a salon, right? My outcomes might be totally different than your outcomes, right? You have to focus on those particular outcomes, right? Now, the other thing that I was talking about, anchoring your life and focusing on God, is making God your center, right? God is the center. God is going to bring you back. God is going to anchor you when you want to quit. God is going to anchor you when you want to give up. God is going to anchor you when you don't know what to do next, right? So if you are listening to this and if you found this video, I want to instill some hope in you. Do not give up on your business, but you must add these 3 things to your repertoire. You must center your life on God, right? If you are a faith-based business like I am, center your life on God, right? Focus on your outcomes for this season in your business. And baby, I want you to be prepared, right? So friends, I had to pop in here. I want to show you that my hair got caught in the rain. I just put it back really quick in this ponytail, but I wanted to pop in here and I want to give you that wisdom, because wisdom is priceless. Wisdom is something that I think gets lost nowadays in this society, but I want you to pay attention to everything that I said and come back here for some more fuel for your soul and fuel for your life. Hey, I'm KK Smith, your Rise and Thrive guide. Remember, you can always celebrate wins and get back up again around here. Pay attention to your life, prepare, focus, center on God. I'll see you next time.